Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a nice Christmas and New Year. So, it's January already, and before we know it, it's going to be February and the years are going to fly by. It feels weird like saying 2026 at work, like when I'm sending messages and emails and stuff, so yeah, takes some getting used to. But yeah, I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas. I had a very peaceful Christmas, very relaxing Christmas with my family. I know that I said that Christmas is a sensitive time for me, and it is. But this year I was like, I just thought, I'm just gonna give it to you, God. I'm gonna lay down all my fears. I'm gonna lay down all of my anxieties surrounding Christmas, and yeah, it ended up being a really nice celebration, and New Year's as well. So yeah, welcome back. So in this video, I wanted to talk about why I choose to not have social media, why I don't have social media, and the reasons that led up to me coming off. I've been off social media for about 5 years now, so it'd be 5 years this year, I think. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. So being off social media, obviously apart from YouTube, I've always had YouTube. Like, I've always kept YouTube because I need it to look at videos and to just, yeah, everyone needs YouTube, I think, to some degree. So yeah, I decided to come off Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Yeah, I got to a point in my life where I was thinking, why do I have these apps? Like, I'm not an influencer. I don't need it to push my company. I think obviously it has good reason. There's good reasons why social media helps people in their lives. Like, there's positives and negatives. And for me, at that point in my life, I was thinking, why do I actually need it? Like, I don't need it anymore. So I've been off social media for about 5 years. The decisions were based upon, like I said, why do I have this? What is it bringing to my life? Is it a tool that helps me? Is it a tool that brings me money? And I thought, if it's not bringing me money and I'm not making an income from it, like, I'm putting so much effort into sharing things with strangers. And it just got to a point where I was like, yeah, I've had enough. So I've just reclaimed my time back. I think however much time we spend on social media, whether that be in like half an hour a day, an hour a day, a quick scroll, like, for me, I've reclaimed so much time back from my life and in my day as well. So I just feel so much at peace. And the thing with social media, well, especially Instagram, you don't get to decide what you see. So there's a lot of pop-ups that come up, and people who you follow and who they follow come to your page. So it's not just the people you know, it's basically everyone. So you're out there, and I just started to feel uncomfortable with it. So I just feel so blessed that I have the option to not be involved in it. And a lot of people who I meet, like friends and like guys who I'm dating or I'm getting to know, will ask me, do you have Instagram? And when I say no, they seem quite surprised by it. But actually, I think it's like an anomaly. Not many people in this in this time don't have social media, so it's quite a flex in a way. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't have social media, I don't care for it, it doesn't bring anything to my life. Obviously I miss out on things, like I miss out on like my sister always wants to send me stuff, and she's like, oh, I wish you had an Instagram so I could send you memes and like funny videos, but I can still view it most of the time, so yeah, it's not a problem. But yeah, I just feel so at peace not having the pressure of like posting, first of all, because I don't know, obviously before I got saved I was using social media for work. So I used to model for this company. It wasn't like I wouldn't say it was like it wasn't like catwalk or editorial modelling, it was like urban modelling, if that makes sense. So yeah, I used to be in like background for music videos and like certain events and stuff like that. So I did use it for that, a part of my life, and I did generate good money from those jobs, and I got to meet loads of, you know, artists, and that was fun. But then it got to a point in my life, I think I was 29 when I came off Instagram, and I'm 34 now. So yeah, I was right, 5 years. And I just thought, like, I'm not getting older, but like there's so many like younger models coming on the scene, and I just felt like there's nothing here for me anymore. Like I don't want to pursue this career anymore, because at the time I was doing the modelling and I was working in a hair salon. So I was doing that in the week, and then on the weekends I would go and do these modelling jobs, but I also did it in the week as well. It was very flexible, so whenever I was available to do a video shoot and they needed someone, I would go. So it was a good time. Like I said, I got to meet a lot of people, I got to experience nice, you know, going to nice places, but again, I just got to a point in my life where I was like I don't need to do this anymore. And also because I was modelling, I used to get lots of messages from people, like, I don't know, mostly guys just messaging me like, hey sexy, hey beautiful, and it like got to a point where I just had enough. I just had enough of it all. So yeah, the 5 years that I've been away from Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook was one that I thought, a lot of people say, oh, I know, I use it to connect with family, I use it to keep up to date with people who are long distance, like friendships from school. But at the same time, I understand that, and I got all my siblings, all my cousins' numbers. I can contact them and say, you know, I'm coming off Facebook, can I have your details? So that's what I kind of did, and I just started my life again without having those apps. And yeah, my life has been so much peaceful. Like, I don't feel, when I wake up in the morning, I'm not like scrolling through my phone, I'm not getting notifications all through the day, all through the night. And like I said, I've just reclaimed part of my life back, which I think at this point in time everybody feels pressure to be seen, to be like in the spotlight, and to be connected, which is a good thing. You know, I'm not saying it's not good to be connected, but for me personally, when I was going through my walk with being born again, I thought that it would be best for me not to have those apps. I kind of wanted to restart my life, you know. I wanted to choose the people who I wanted to be around. I wanted to choose the people who saw me, who had access to me. And again, having social media gives people a gateway to you. So yeah, I just feel like I can just breathe again, you know, because at one point, social media was good for me. Like I was posting, I was getting modeling jobs, I was getting recognised by like certain brands and stuff. So I was on my way to becoming, you know, an influencer vibe. And you know, a lot of people around me would laugh at me or make jokes of me, you know, like, oh, you want to be an influencer. And I think that also is very disheartening. Like people shouldn't put you down for wanting to do something, for wanting to pursue a certain job or goal. So yeah, I kind of left that because again, the people around me weren't very supportive. So I mean, for me now, obviously, I love fashion. I love to design. I studied fashion and textile, so I'm very much like, I wanted to be in that industry. You know, I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to have my own fashion line and have my own, like, you know, like when people have collaborations and stuff. Like that's what I really wanted to do. I was like, you know, I could do a really good collab with certain brands. But again, I just thought, you know what, it's time for me to step away from social media, and it's improved my life so much. And I mean, I can only speak on my experiences, but you know, I think that as well, in the industry that I was in, the modelling industry, a lot of the things that were being shown on Instagram are very overly sexualized. There's a lot of nakedness, there's a lot of nudity, and you know, I'd wake up and like open Instagram and there would be like people twerking on the page like as soon as I woke up. So I was just, it was just flooding my mind with things I had no control over to see. And I feel so much more empowered in my life. I feel confident, I feel secure, and I feel very content not having those apps. Like I don't feel any loss, I don't feel like I'm missing out on life. And yeah, I'm very happy that I made that decision. So another thing is that not having social media is like covering me. People don't have access to see what I'm doing in life. People don't have access to comment on my life or watch from the outside looking in, which a lot of people do on social media. So I went out on Christmas to an event with one of my friends, and some women that I used to know, I was involved with during this period of time, like the music video stuff, the urban modelling. You know, they saw me and was like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. Like, where have you been?" Obviously, they don't have access to see me anymore via Instagram, so they were like, "I can't believe like I haven't seen you in so long. Like, you basically vanished. Like, you vanished." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have, and it's a blessing." So they were like, "Oh, give me your number. We'll catch up," because one of the women in particular who I saw, we were very close, and she kind of knew. She knew exactly what I was doing, like the modelling stuff. She used to, I think she came with me to one, or one of her friends asked me to come to one of her friends invited me to a music video shoot. So she, you know, she knows that I was about that life, and she also saw that I was coming away from that life and drawing nearer to God, because I was going through a transition where I felt a bit exposed in a way. Like I felt like I don't really want to be doing this anymore. I feel like not everyone knows me, but everyone knows me for that, and that's what I didn't want to be known for anymore. So So, I was going through my transition and I'm talking to her about my faith. And, she's like, I believe in God as well. So she saw me coming away from that. And I don't know, obviously, her opinions of me now. But like I said, the other night, she was like, can I have your number? She gave me her number and I haven't contacted her since, but it's just nice. It's this nice feeling to not have people watching your every move, and I just feel so blessed. I feel so free. Another thing that sets me apart in a way of not having the social media. Like at work recently, one of the doctors were messaging on Teams, and my colleague was like, "Oh, let me look at her Facebook." So she looked and she found her Facebook, and we were all looking at her Facebook, and I just feel like it's just so easy for people to view you and to view your life and judge you. So I'm just having a drink. So another good reason why I don't have it. When I was younger, I used to work in New Look, and there was a young woman that worked there, and I said to her one day, I was like, "Oh, do you have social media? Do you have Facebook?" And she was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Do you have like anything?" She was like, "No, I just don't." She's like, "I just don't use it." And like I thought that was such a flex at the time. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like how can you not have Facebook? Like how can you not have social media?" And I always aspired to not have it from speaking to her, to be honest. So yeah, it's just made my life so much better. It's made things. I've reclaimed my time back. I was talking to my friends and just saying like how much time I have got back from my life. Like I wonder how much time I have got back from not scrolling all the time. So for me, it's a blessing, and it's been refreshing. So yeah, it's just a short video. I just wanted to come on and just express what I have on my heart at the moment, and wanted to give the reasons for why I don't have social media. Obviously now I'm on YouTube and I'm starting my channel. I don't really think that I'll need to have Instagram. A lot of people on here who do have YouTube who are sharing their stories, they have their Instagram handles as well. And the other day I was thinking about it, like, do I need it? Do I need it to grow my business, to grow my channel? But then again, I just thought no, because the right people who are meant to be watching me and following me will find me. So I don't need to do that, And the reason for this channel is it's something I've always wanted to do, and again, it's to share my faith journey, and the right people who it's meant to reach will reach. And I'm not looking to blow up and be the next YouTube number one YouTube person, but again, whatever happens from it happens from it. And I'm enjoying doing this. I'm enjoying making the videos and sharing my stories with people. And even if it helps one or two people, or people feel like they can relate to it, that's good for me. I feel like I've done something positive. So yeah, thank you for watching my YouTube video on why I don't have social media. And I don't think I'll ever go back, to be honest. I don't have an urge to go back. I always said that I would go back once I was like at a place in my life where I felt comfortable. But again, at this point right now, I don't feel the urge to. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next channel. Bye.